Good morning, my friends. Okay, I did not vlog yesterday. Let's start with that. I did not vlog yesterday because it was my hubby's off day. And on my hubby's off day, it's always difficult for me to vlog because I'm with him and he's doing different things. We're doing things that we don't necessarily have time or whatever to do. I was trying to get a lot done on this junk journal. I actually made a really good step in the right direction, some headway. I've got a long way to go before I'm happy with the finished product, but I'm making headway. It's good. And, that's what I was working on. I was really focusing on that. And then, hold on just a minute, baby. And so, I was focusing on that. And then I look up. Joshua was like in and out because he was going to the store 50 times. Like, you guys, my husband, I don't know if your husbands are like this, but my husband can literally not be still. Like, he is so frustrating. And I'm the same way, except when my husband can't be still and it is raining or gross outside, he wants to leave the house for things. He wants to go to the store. Like, he went to the store to I don't even know what he did in the beginning. I think to make breakfast or something, but then he didn't get lunch food. He just got random things. So then when he comes home, he has things we need for that moment in time, but then in a few minutes he has to leave again to go back to the store to get lunch food and then come home and he cooks. And like, it was just ridiculous. I'm like, Joshua, you have ants in your pants. Like, you need to chill out. Like, he just can't. He cannot. So anyways, I had him doing all that craziness, and then I was trying to work on that junk journal and get it done, and then he was in and out, so I was having to, like, I was hoping to get more work done while he distracted the kids, but instead he was distracted by the fact it was raining and nasty. He felt trapped in the house, so he was out 50 times, and because of that, I didn't get to focus as much as I wanted to, but I did get a lot of headway made on that junk journal. Not as much as I want to, because I've still got a long way to go before I'm happy with it, but I've like have this vision in my head, and the vision, like, I'm going through the doors, you know, I'm getting there. So anyways, I got a lot done on that. And then, before I knew it, I looked up and he had made lunch for us, and it was a late lunch, and it was really good, actually, but it was very heavy, and it made us both feel like blah, because it was like a lot. And I usually don't even eat lunch, much less a heavy lunch, and so I just felt kind of yucky afterwards, and so did he. But then I look up and realize, oh my goodness, like, we had a leadership meeting that I had to go to for church yesterday. I already knew that, but I thought it was a dinner. I thought we were supposed to be there at like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. And it turns out we were supposed to be there at 4. And I happened to look up and think, did that say 4? Like, am I wrong? Did it really say 4? And when I looked it up, it did indeed say 4. And I was like, holy crap, we have to hurry up. So we had to like mad dash, rush, do all of these different things to hurry it up and get ready, get everybody in the car and go to that meeting. And so I didn't vlog yesterday. I think I only got one clip, and I'm not gonna. It wasn't even worth it. It was like a 4-minute clip. It wasn't even worth it. I mean, we're almost at that point right now, right? So, with that being said, I did not vlog yesterday. When we came home, we went out to eat with the team leaders for the team meeting. And then when we came home, we got everybody settled down. It was pretty late, and I mean, I think it was like 7:30 or 8 or something like that. And then we got everybody settled down, and then we started to close down shop for the night and get everybody settled. Well, at about 2 o'clock, which I was up and down with Jensen, but he was actually sleeping decent. I mean, not good, but it was better than waking up every 45 minutes, better waking up every hour. You know what I mean? Like, we were doing okay for ourselves. And then at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I hear screaming bloody murder. I go into their room, and Killian is like holding his arm, and he's like leaned over on the bottom bunk, and he's like screaming at the top of his lungs, my arm, my arm, my arm, I hurt my arm. And I was like, did you fall out of bed? And he was like, yes. Well, Killian sleeps on the top. We have 2 bunk beds. Killian sleeps on the top bunk, Tristan sleeps on the top bunk, and then Alaric sleeps on the bottom, and Jaren sleeps on the bottom when he comes. So we have a sleep room and a playroom, a room where they all sleep and it's just their beds and their dresser, and then a room where all of their toys go, and then Jensen's crib is in there, which he does not sleep in it. He sleeps in that one right now. Anyway, I digress. My point is, he fell out of his bed. So he fell off the bunk bed in the middle of the night because he's a wild and crazy sleeper. And I don't know if he fell off because he's a wild and crazy sleeper, or if he was doing his like half awake, half asleep, sleepwalking things where he comes to my bed in the middle of the night and he just wasn't fully awake to get down and just slid and fell. But whatever it was, he fell out of bed, fell onto his arm, and he was screaming with his arm. So I'm like, Joshua, we need to take him. And it wasn't anything we could visibly see or anything wrong with his arm, but he was screaming and would not stop. And Killian's a tough cookie. I mean, granted, he was all the way asleep, dead asleep, and got woken up by falling out of bed. So we were trying to assess the situation. Is it the shock that's making him like this upset, or is it the pain? And we just determined that we felt like it was the pain. Like at that point, we really felt like it was the pain. And he was screaming, my arm, it's so bad. Please help me, help me. And it was horrible. Like it broke my heart into a billion pieces. There was nothing we could do about it. So we put on a jacket on him because he didn't have a shirt on. We put on a jacket on him and zipped it up really good and put him some pants and some shoes on and got him bundled up, and Joshua took him to the emergency room, and they were there. That was probably at 2 o'clock. They got there at almost 2:30 by the time all of that happened. The hospital's like 10 minutes from us. And then they were there until they got home at about 5:50 this morning. So they were there for a few hours, and I was up the whole time, just sitting up in bed, scrolling through my phone, trying to distract myself, praying the whole time that it wasn't something serious, that it wasn't like crazy nerve damage. He wouldn't have to have like surgery or something. And he did indeed break his arm. So he broke the humerus bone. It's this bone here. And he broke it at like about right here is where he broke it. And it has just a clean fracture all the way through, like just. And so he has a sling, and he has a big ace bandage to wrap around the sling to hold it close to his body. But the problem is the sling is like too big for him, and so his arm just keeps drooping down. So Joshua went to go get a smaller ace bandage so that we can wrap it before the sling, so we can wrap it close to his body, then use the sling, and then maybe the big ace bandage on top of that as well for a while, just until we figure out how, what the orthopedic surgeon tells us to do. They probably won't cast it because it is so high up on his arm, but we're just waiting until the orthopedic surgeons are open, and so I can call and make an appointment with one of them and get him in there as soon as possible. Hopefully they can get him in there tomorrow. So that's our life right now. It is 11:21, and Joshua is again at the store. He actually went. Today is church day. So today is Sunday. We were supposed to, of course, go to church super early in the morning. I wake up at about 5:30 because our church is almost an hour away. And so I wake up and then get everybody ready. And then I'm there at 8 o'clock for worship practice. And then I do worship. And then we have church service. And then today is also their Christmas program where they are supposed to sing like all these Christmas songs and do these things. And because of that, they were supposed to spend all day at the church and like eat pizza and play games. And they have like a gift exchange or something that like the kids' church bought them each a little gift, and like all of these things they were supposed to do. And so he's kind of bummed that we're missing part of that, but we're going to try to get them there on the tail end of that. Now, we don't want to first we didn't know if we were going to go at all because he needed some rest, and he did sleep a little bit. I feel like he's still probably exhausted, but he did sleep a little bit. He woke up at about 12 or 10:30, and it's 11:30 now. And so we told him it was up to him if he wanted to go, and he is a little bit nervous because he doesn't want anybody to see his bandage and his his sling. He doesn't want anybody to see it. And so, sorry, but, that's just the way it is. And so, He is a little bit nervous, but I told him that we wouldn't put his arm through the costume that he's wearing, his Bible costume. We would only put his good arm through it, and so nobody will see that part. It will be hidden, and he was okay with that, and he wanted to go. So we are going to try to get them there as soon as possible. The only thing is, I don't want to get him there too early with all the games and the fun and the running around, because Killian does not know limitations. He was already trying to climb on something and get some. That child, he's the only one we've ever had to get stitches. He put a gash in his head. We had to have stitches like a few months ago. I think it's probably about 4 or 5 months ago now. And now he's broken his arm. He's the only broken bone in the house we've ever had. As far as kids go, I've never even broken a bone. So it's just like, holy moly, child, you're killing me. You're not even 6 years old yet, and you are literally killing me. Like, I'm terrified. So anyways, he doesn't understand limitations, and the limitations are making him frustrated already, and it's not even day 1. It's like half the beginning part of day 1. And he's already getting frustrated about it, and so I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try to instill in him that he has to be careful with his arm. Okay, so here's the plan of attack. I have to get dressed and ready in just a minute, and then while they're eating lunch and everything, we're gonna eat lunch super fast. I'm gonna get ready and get their clothes together, and then me and Joshua are going to do a video. And since I did not vlog yesterday, and I don't think I vlogged the day before, like, I'm behind now, so now I don't have a video for today, and that's exactly what I've been trying to avoid at all costs, and now I'm there. So I am vlogging today, and I'm doing a video, so that'll put me back on track of where I kind of want to be, and then we'll see what else I can do to get ahead in this next week. So we'll see, but for now, at least, I'll have a video for today, and then I'll have a vlog to move forward for tomorrow, so I can edit that when I get back home and be able to put that out before time tomorrow. So I just don't want to be editing a video at night to try and post it before midnight to make the cut. And last night I already had to do, I think it was my Planmas video that I did, and it was pretty late at night. It was like 9:30, and that's later than I usually post. I usually post in the morning. So I've already got my Planmas video exporting. And then the good thing about this is that if we do a sit down video, if it doesn't have edits in it, then I won't have to put it through my editor. I'll just be able to directly upload it to YouTube before we leave, and that should be fine. So I'm going to try that, and hopefully he will do the video with me quickly, and he won't make me wait until the last minute, and then I'm trying to scramble, because that's the kind of person he is. He's a last minute person, and I'm not, and that is one of the very few ways that we are different. We are very much alike, but in a few ways we are very different. So I'm going to do that. Alaric's taking a bath because Alaric feels the need to take 50 baths a day. He is his mother's child. I'm going to jump in the shower. I'm going to wash my hair, and I'm going to lay out all their clothes and get their stuff prepared so that when he comes back, we can eat lunch. We're going to go ahead and start dinner in the crock pot so that it can be done and ready for us when we come back. And that way, when we come back from church, from the program tonight, we'll have dinner already ready and waiting for us. So that's a thing. And then, so we're working on it, like we're doing the things slowly but surely. We're gonna figure this out, but it's just so sad because he's just the sweetest thing you've ever seen in your whole life, and he's hurt, and he doesn't know how he's gonna do the Christmas program because they have to dance, and he's afraid he won't be able to do his dance with only one arm, and it's just sad. And he's gonna be in that for Christmas, and he's not, he's little, and he doesn't know that he's supposed to be careful, and he's not ever even the least bit careful. And so it's just going to be interesting. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to get their stuff ready, and then we'll eat. Joshua, since he didn't get to be a part of the pizza party for today, we are getting pizza for lunch. That way, we'll get him there as soon as we possibly can. I don't know what time. hopefully 2. That's what I'm hoping for, but that means we have to leave in an hour and a half, and I don't really foresee that happening, but we'll see. If we can perhaps leave by 1:30, maybe we can make it by like 2:15, and that will be good. Then he'll be able to be a part of the bulk of it. But yeah, it's just it's sad. And so yeah, but I'm going to do that, and then I'll check back in with you in a little bit. And then when I check back in with you, hopefully I'll be ready, and then I'll check back in with you again when we are at church and when we're doing the Christmas play. I'll try to get that footage for you so that you can see it. But yeah, so I am going to go be productive and do what I need to do, and I'll be back. Okay, so we are on our way to church. Are y'all excited about the Christmas program? No? You okay, Pumpkin?
The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the dancing part of the song. I don't really dance. Yeah.
You're gonna be
I
great.
only dance in front of my brothers.
You're gonna be great.
I danced in a flyout. I danced, but then Tristan stopped me because he said, "Don't do that."
Please get in your booster seat, please. So we are headed to church, and then I'm gonna try to get some footage of the Christmas program. That should be cute.
Broke his arm.
I already told them that.
I know.
How's your arm feeling right now, bud?
When did you tell him? It's me, Lily.
You're so silly.
Yeah.
Your arm's okay right now? Okay.
Pow, 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 pow. Mine is tall. Pow, pow, pow.
Hey,
Pow, pow, pow,
how about
pow.
you go get in your seat so we can go to the party? Get in your seat, buckle up so we can go to the party.
It's a party? I'm not bucking up. Yeah, shut up. It's not in the elevator.
Oh boy.
But that's a...
Okay, so I think you can see me still, but we are on our way home. Okay, so we put taco soup in the crock pot, and wait till Joshua gets back. I'm going to confront him on camera and see what he has to say. We did taco soup in the crock pot, and we've had it on low all day long so that it would be ready for dinner, and we wouldn't have to think about dinner when we got home from church. We would just be able to go in, eat taco soup for dinner, and everything would be fixed. And look where he decided to go. Does that look like taco soup to you? So he just decided he did not want taco soup, and he was trying to like psych himself up for it. Like, yeah, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna put some cheese on top, and I'm gonna eat that. And then he's just like, and so now we're going to Subway. But the taco soup will save. We can just save it for tomorrow or tomorrow night or whatever. I'll eat the dang taco soup. It's fine. It will get eaten. It won't get wasted. But it's just funny to me that the one night that we think of dinner ahead of time, put it in the crock pot, get it ready to go. I've told you guys on my channel before, and the baby's cranky. I've told you guys on my channel before, like, it's impossible to plan ahead or meal plan with him, because literally this is how he is. If you plan ahead the meals, he will change his mind, and then you have prepared something for nothing, and he doesn't want that anymore. It happens all the time. He's so bad at it. So Jensen's cranky. We've been out for quite a while, and he's like sick of it. It's 7:43, so it's getting around his bedtime, and this is the time of night where he's just cranky. He does not want to be in a car seat. He does not want to be in a car. He wants his mommy to be cuddling him, and he wants to get ready for bed, and so that's how he's feeling right now. So hopefully they'll be done in Subway soon, and we are gonna go. I did get some Christmas footage for you guys. I'm gonna play it at the end, and I apologize because some of it's shaky, because we had the baby, we were taking turns holding the baby and holding a camera, and there was like people moving around us, so we had to like move around. But we did get a couple of cute clips, and I wanted to let you see the boys and just little snippets, because both of our phones were at 8%, and so we didn't get to film a whole lot. Look, oh mama. But I did get a little bit of that, so I'm gonna put that at the end. But in just a minute, I'm going to confront him about his non-taco soup eating self. So other than that, I am going to let you guys go, so I will see you again in the next video tomorrow. And there's no telling what we're gonna, okay, I did want to mention, tomorrow we're going to the orthopedic surgeon, if I can get us in, so that we can get Killian's arm looked at and make sure that the ER was just correct and everything that they said, and see what his like plan is to fix it. So I don't think they're going to be able to hard cast it just because of where it's at, but yeah, so you'll hear all about that in tomorrow's vlog. But thank you guys so much for watching, and you'll see Joshua's confrontation about the taco soup, and then the Christmas at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. So what happened to taco soup?
It wasn't any good, so
But we haven't.
we left it on the crock pot for too long.
So we haven't gotten home yet. So how do you know that?
We'll have it for dinner tomorrow. It tastes better the next day. Flavors, culminate.
Do you actually ever eat leftovers?
It's not leftover if I haven't ever eaten it.
Is that the way you look at it?
Yeah. What was left over?
Yeah, but it was leftover from cooking it the day before.
No, leftovers means it was something left after you consumed the meal the first time.
Okay. Is this fun volume we're hearing?
Merry Christmas. No.